They've conquered the stage, electrified arenas, and made their moms proud. But for some, it's just not enough. That's when some of music's biggest icons update their resumes and start looking for a day job. These are rock and roll side hustles.
This is your captain speaking. Run to the hills, run for your life.
Now, I know being in a rock and roll band, I know it's not a proper job.
Bruce Dickinson, the legendary frontman of Iron Maiden, isn't just a metal god, he's also a fully qualified commercial airline pilot.
2000 till 2011, I had another day job.
When he's not melting faces on stage, he's soaring above them at 35,000 feet. Dickinson has piloted passenger jets, Iron Maiden's custom tour plane, Ed Force One, and even flown rescue missions.
Who knows who the pilot is, you know? Nobody ever listens to the announcements.
Whether commanding a jumbo jet or a stadium crowd, Dickinson's life proves that it's possible to rock the cockpit. It's a good thing, too, because I don't know how you get this guy through TSA. Whether it's breaking instruments or diving into the crowd, most musicians get their anger out on stage. Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins frontman, had other plans. His journey into the squared circle began in 2011 when he founded Resistance Pro Wrestling, an indie promotion based in Chicago. Like most wrestling fans, Corgan has stated that his love of the sport started when he was a kid, stating, "As a kid, I wasn't as interested in the violent component of wrestling as I was these larger-than-life characters." Since then, he's gone on to become the owner and president of the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA. Corgan has revitalized the iconic promotion, blending old-school wrestling grit with modern storytelling.
Go to hell!
Known for his hands-on approach, he's done it all. Here's to hoping his next move is into the ring. One of the most surprising people on our list has to be Tom DeLonge from the punk band Blink-182.
Tom DeLonge has had this lifelong obsession with Alien.
It was no secret that Tom was into all things alien. He even wrote a whole song about it. In Aliens Exist, many thought that aliens were a metaphor for feeling out of place. Nope, he meant real aliens.
Aliens are freaking real, you son of a...
After leaving the band in 2015, he founded To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science to research unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs.
Evidence is there, dude.
DeLonge's team includes ex-government officials and scientists who've worked on declassified Pentagon UFO projects. They even helped release those now famous Tic Tac UFO videos.
I think this is going to cause our government and mankind to really wake the hell up.
Proving he wasn't just chasing aliens, he was onto something. Between books, documentaries, and speaking out about advanced tech and extraterrestrial life, Tom's turned his UFO fascination into a mission. Oh, and he rejoined Blink-182 in 2022. Between the White Stripes and his solo work, Jack White has filled so many seats in so many stadiums, he had to start making more. That's right, poser. Throw your IKEA coffee table in the trash and get yourself a Jack White original rolling ottoman, complete with hidden compartment for records. This isn't just a weird passion he's cashing in on. As a teenager, he worked as an upholstery apprentice from the age of 15 up until 26, when the release of the White Stripes hit record, White Blood Cells, distracted him from his first love. One of his prized creations is a Masonic bench with a hidden, built-in guitar amp. Check out his website and pick up one of his Seven Nation armchairs. I gotta admit, they are pretty cool. Like, if you saw this in your dentist's waiting room, you'd know they were getting the good nitros. Dexter Holland's lifelong dream was to be a fighter pilot. When that didn't work out, he settled for Rockstar. The lead singer of the punk rock icons, The Offspring, was forced to sideline his dream of becoming the next Top Gun after failing a vision test. Fortunately, after their third album, Smash, sold over 11 million albums, he was able to afford flying lessons. Since then, he's acquired 3 planes, completed a solo trip around the globe, and become the main mode of travel for his band.
So, when he's not on stage, look to the skies and you'll see that Dexter Holland is pretty fly for a white guy. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
Duff McKagan, founding member of Guns N' Roses, rock icon, certified personal accountant? Becoming a rock star comes with many perks, including a ton of money. Now, just because you get the money doesn't mean you know how to handle it. That's the exact situation Duff found himself in. After facing health issues due to substance abuse, he got sober and educated himself in finance, earning a degree and writing financial columns to help fellow musicians manage their money.
If you're young, if you suddenly get $1 million or $500,000, or you're just in a foreign territory.
His memoir, It's So Easy and Other Lies, became a bestseller and highlighted his incredible journey through rock stardom, addiction, and recovery. Cha-ching! Krist Novoselic, the towering bassist of Nirvana, transitioned from grunge pioneer to grassroots politician. After Nirvana's tragic end in 1994, Krist traded his bass for the ballot, using his platform to champion political reform. He became a passionate advocate for electoral issues and proportional representation.
Nirvana ended in 1994. Kurt died, and so Dave went on to do Foo Fighters, and I got involved in Seattle politics.
Founding the Political Action Committee, jam-packed, Joint Artists and Musicians Political Action Committee, to defend the rights of artists and promote democratic processes. Now, in 2007, he published Of Grunge and Government, Let's Fix This Broken Democracy, which is like a mix of punk rock wisdom and crash course in civics.
There was the teen dance ordinance in Seattle where there couldn't be any all-ages shows. So I started to get involved with that and advocate for more inclusive music industry.
Though he stepped away from full-time politics,
Novoselic continues to speak out on key issues, proving that whether he's wielding a bass or a ballot, he's still focused on making an impact.
If this kind of thing makes you hungry, then we have just the place for ya. Alice Cooper, the legendary shock rocker, brought his theatrical flair to the culinary world with his restaurant, Alice Cooperstown in Phoenix, Arizona. A mix of rock and roll memorabilia and hearty comfort food, the restaurant is a shrine to Cooper's larger-than-life persona. Menu items like Welcome to My Nightmare hot dogs and Nightmare Nachos gave a playful nod to his music. Just like his stage shows, Cooper's restaurant proves he's all about delivering unforgettable experiences.
Unfortunately, after 18 years, Cooperstown has shut down. So, if you want to savor the flavor of Alice Cooper, you'll have to check out one of his shows. Music and alcohol have always gone hand in hand, so it's only natural that they would go into business together. Here are just a few examples of ways that you can get drunk and support your favorite artist.
Post Malone, Rose Wine, Maynard James Keenan, Merkin Vineyards, Motley Crue, Motley Brew, Snoop Dogg, 19 Crimes, Iron Maiden, Trooper Beer, Metallica, Blackened Whiskey, Deftones, Phantom Bride IPA, Slayer, 666 Red Ale, Rancid, Ska Brewing Brew Stopper, Willie Nelson, Old Whiskey River, Bob Dylan, Heaven's Door Whiskey,
Diddy. Actually, let's forget that one. Who knew rock stars were so good at multitasking? They're out there flying planes, crafting wine, designing furniture, and apparently chasing aliens. These legends prove they're more than just cool hair and leather pants, and as long as we have money to throw at them, they'll keep adding to their resume. Thanks for watching.